Let's take a look at my favorite things. And in the context of the movie, what we see is that this is Maria's first night as the governess, taking care of these 6 children. Well, these 6 children have lost their mom. Their mom has passed away. And they have, understandably, not been warm and welcoming to someone else to come in and try and take care of them, while their dad is a busy person in the Navy. And so they've been playing tricks on every single governess, and every single governess has fled the scene. And now we have Maria, who is meeting them a little bit more where they are, but there's still an element of mistrust with her. And it's her first night there. And there is a storm. And so she's asleep, there's a storm, and one by one, these little ones come running to her for comfort. And what she does is what we consider as, in many ways, Unity's third principle, which is ideas lead to experiences. And she takes something that is a place of fear for them, and she gives them a tool to help them get centered again with themselves and deal with their fear. And she does it by singing this song. Painful things, fearful things will happen to us in our lives too. Storms will come into our lives too. And when we're running to try and find comfort somewhere, if we go to a place like Maria, who represents wisdom again, in this case, a place of comfort, we can remember what she tells them, which is there something that I can shift to bring my focus away from the thing that's terrifying me? And why do we want to do that? Well, in the case of the kids, they instinctively knew that they were out of their minds and they needed to go and find Maria. When we are afraid, we don't think clearly. And sometimes as a result, we say things, we do things, we don't do things that have negative repercussions. So one of the things that we want to do when we're in a place of anxiety or stress or fear is to get ourselves back to a place where we can engage our brain. And one way we do that is to think about things that bring us joy, that give us a smile. The Heart Math Institute in California has done research to show that when you think of things that bring you joy, you engage your heart, and when your heartbeat starts to become more regular, it engages your brain, and your brain starts to function more clearly because your breathing functions more clearly, and oxygen gets to your brain, and so on and so on. So the key is to touch your heart. When you're out of your mind, touch your heart. And the way to do that is to think about your favorite things. The thing is, many of us don't know what our favorite things are. We don't always know what it is that we can turn to as strategies to break that cycle of fear. So I'm going to encourage you to think of a basket, like a Christmas basket, or my granddaughter just had her second birthday party yesterday, and so she's got these bags that have tissue in them, and she's more interested in the tissue, of course. But starting to get what's in the bag too now. But this idea of having something that you can pick out as a present that will warm your heart. So I'm going to encourage you to think of that. Create a basket for yourself or a gift bag for yourself of things that will help you, so that if you're in a place where it just seems like everything is scary and out of control, that you can think of these favorite things. One of my favorite Bible verses is from Paul's letter to the Philippians, and it's in chapter 4, verse 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things. Remember the movie The Bridge of Spies? It's many, many years ago. The character in there is Tom Hanks. And he's like the person from the CIA. And he's speaking to some guy who's in deep, deep trouble. He's a spy, his cover is blown or something like that. And Tom Hanks looks at this guy and he says, "Why are you so calm?" And the response stuck with me like another light bulb moment. 3 words. Will it help? To be upset and freaking out never helps a situation. Think of your favorite things. Then it won't feel so bad. Then you can look at it and decide what to do. Moves you from reaction to response. So, let's sing.
Okay.
My favorite thing.